Fritz, if I could talk to you just for a minute about getting started. For those who might have been inspired by Reese's approach to low code and maybe have a use case that they think might be relevant, do you have any
Sure.
advice or recommendations for how to get started? What do teams need to have lined up before they embark on this to get maximum value as fast as possible?
Sure. So, many of our clients, when they think about, what makes a good Appian project, what do we need to get squared up to kind of take on the notion of low code? Very much we suggest, in relatively short order, post or even during that first application implementation, um, we think about looking at what a COE might look like, right? A center of excellence within the organization. For many organizations, low code is a paradigm shift in the way that they're doing their application development. So getting those folks on board that understand how to develop within Appian, irrespective of how difficult or lack thereof it is, being able to have those folks that know the system, that can be those kind of liaisons between the business and IT, those folks that help understand the business, and if there are other areas within the business that are keen to use the Appian platform, being able to kind of be a flag holder, if you will, for the platform, being able to be an internal advocate, if you will, for what low code can do, the speed with which it can operate, the savings that it can actually deliver to folks, and truth be told, the ability to reduce the burden on many of these folks. Just being able to have somebody within an organization preaching that, if you will. It certainly is one thing for you or for us as Appian to come out and say Appian can do this or low code can do this, but to truly have somebody who has experienced it, somebody who has gone through, for example, an Appian developer course, which can, by the way, be completed in a matter of weeks. This is not a multi-year sort of an education session. This is very much a situation where you can go in and become an Appian developer, even turning out your first application in a matter of a week or two. So again, to kind of recap, thinking about that center of excellence within an organization, thinking about what those very high value add use cases might be, right? So whenever a new piece of technology is being introduced, there obviously need to be a significant number of proof points. So we're going to look at those applications. For example, if you have your slate for the year of projects, here are the 20 things that we know we need to get done. Being able to rapidly understand, what's in or what's out as far as what would be a good fit for a low code developed application is an excellent first step. And whether it is Appian ourselves, whether obviously you all being in our partner ecosystem, being able to help them do that type of a review to put an expert eye on it. One of the great things about low code is, and specifically about Appian, is we're not shy about saying hey, that's not a good fit. We need to be honest with ourselves. We need to not be everything to everyone. Low code is not going to be a fit in every situation. There are those exceptions, no doubt about it. But being able to take a look at that project list and very quickly fetter out what the high ROI but perhaps medium complexity situations are going to be. The last thing you want to do is out of the gate find the hairiest, most difficult, most heavily integrated use case on the face of the earth within an organization. But by the same token, we don't want to take a softball approach either and have that. You certainly want to knock your first project out of the park, to use the baseball analogy, but it need not be the easiest thing on the face of the earth either. We typically look for that low hanging fruit, that very quick ROI, that significant ROI, and that ROI that's going to have that executive visibility, such that those executives really truly do understand. Hey, what is this low code mentality? What are we doing here? How did we turn this application out in 8 weeks instead of our average of 14 months within the organization?